Alright, good morning, everybody, and welcome to a Friday morning on Gavin Farm. We're in the Flat Acres map. Just making some configuration changes to that tractor because I originally put it on the wide base wheels and I didn't like it, so I moved it. Got that all cleaned up there. Now it's ready to run again. What have I gotten done this week? Let's see. This field is getting planted. Just finished getting the stones picked out of this one, so we're going to do this. Enter this guy here. And he's only got 14% in him because he filled up in the middle of getting everything done of this field, so he's ready to head on to the next field here, which will be 25. So I'll just have him go over here. And we're going to get into this guy and get him started plowing this field. Yes, I know I'm going to do that. That's going to change everything. That's okay. But then we also have to go back up to the guy planting because I'm doing direct drill. It does not like to start on its own. I have to go tell it every time to turn that function back on. Run it for a second before I can get home. The system to recognize that, oh yeah, it can be, because it's been set up to do that. And the seagulls start immediately. That's awesome. We have gotten a lot more planting done this week on the farm. We had talked about getting a new coop. We're still in the process of figuring out which one we want to get, how to get it set up. We want to make sure that we want to get the best one possible for us, but also make sure that we're not trying to get it rushed. And I say that because for us to bring a pre-built coop in, it's going to be a difficult process. We have a very narrow path to get a fully built coop into right now because the garden's in place. We're going for wanting a new coop in before winter because our current one it did okay, but it wasn't the greatest to try to get. We think it can be better, so that's what we're gonna be going for before cold weather hits again. Getting a new coop in place for our chickies. Which you guys get to hang out with all week. Couple. I'm gonna try to maybe just bump that up to run for an hour. The stream itself, when I do the live stream, will only go for 30 to 45 minutes. But if I do the chicken cam, I'll try to let it run for an hour. Still getting used to the whole process because I'm changing it up to where I'm not streaming every day. I made that decision that it's a whole lot of effort to try to get a live stream that people want to watch every single day. So the live stream itself is going to 1 day a week. There's going to be more changes coming up with that too. As we get going, you'll probably see some notifications of live streams happening over the weekend. I have some stuff to try to test to get more what am I trying to say? To get different live streams going, that's what I'm doing with. I will be setting up some different equipment to allow me to have those happening. I'm not doing very good with the talking part today, obviously. So that's what's going on. I have been working on creating more videos to put out. They're not like one and done videos. They all require multi-stage stuff. So I have gotten, during the time that I was normally streaming, I have gotten that type of stuff done, which is pretty awesome. So right now, the videos that I have in the progress, one of them is the old shed to new greenhouse video, which that one is going to take however long it takes me to get that one completely. I'm hoping to, this weekend, finish up the clean outside of the shed. So that I can start working on the other part, which is the building. Once the building starts going up, the process should start going a lot faster. I also have a video in the works taking strawberries, going from the strawberry, how to collect the seeds, cold certification process, and then I'm gonna do those hydroponically, maybe, if I can design a system to come up with them. Otherwise, I am still working on finding more space in the gardens to have those as well. There's a whole lot of seagulls going on. They're making a lot of noise. So that's just a couple of the videos that I have coming up. And I will be posting those as soon as the strawberry one is also still in progress. They're in the middle of their cold stratification process. Once that process is complete, then I'll be recording the next stage of the video, and then I'll be putting it together so that it can be published. They have 3 weeks left. I recorded that video Tuesday. Yeah, the rest of the time it's just hanging out with chickens. In game, let's get away from the guy doing all the planting so that we can let's go here. This is quieter, yeah. He doesn't have seagulls. We're doing the rolling of the fields after we've planted to hopefully produce better yields there. So everything is just kind of moving along. We will be at the Elks Club this Thursday. Our next event. Show. I don't know if we call them events or shows, but that's where we'll be for our next one. Once the greenhouse is finished, the next stage will be I guess I can't say that because I don't know for sure. Because one of the next other projects I'm going to be working on is I have an old pop-up camper. I think I put a post up at one point that it was going to become a food trailer. That plan has changed. Mainly because after looking at everything, needed to start a food trailer there's way too much in that process, and so it's going to become a portable pop-up farmers market, or farm stand, not farmers market, farm stand. So when we have, like, when we go to events and stuff, we'll be able to just pull up, set the camper, or pull the trailer in, and sell out of it, have all of our stuff in it. It's going to look really cool. That project will be getting started once the greenhouse is built fully. In addition to, you'll also be seeing us prep to get a new chicken coop in. We're really looking at getting a little bit bigger one, and we started with what we have now for the girls is a metal shed, and we saw it and it looked big enough, it looked perfect for what we were wanting at the time. And while it in fact did help them get through the winter, it's also not holding up very well. The door itself is getting harder to close, and there's several things that it wasn't meant to be a chicken coop, and so it's doing good for what it is doing now. We just would like to get a bigger coop and an actual coop where the nesting boxes are in with it, roosting bars are better, and we want something that we can insulate. The shed, we realized there's no real good way to put insulation in without cutting more space that they need. So those are our projects coming up. And we hope that you stick around and follow along as we get all those put together. Also in the process of, in addition to trying to learn how to better do live streaming and videos in general, I'm also trying to learn how to rebuild my website. And actually, maybe not so much a full rebuild as a better understanding on how to edit it, how to add things to it. My biggest goal is to have a store running through it so that I can start putting some of the stuff that I have for sale at my market events, my sale events, start putting that on the website to sell to more people out of the market, or out of the local market range. Even though I'd like to stay local as much as possible, I'd like to be able to offer it to anybody that watches on here as well. I think I've gotten through all the updates and stuff in the week. And, oh, I mentioned equipment for live streaming, more streaming stuff, more testing of that. Um, if it all works, then there will be different types of live streams instead of just coming on with Farming Simulator. And part of the changes will be, as this starts getting worked out, YouTube and Twitch will get this stream, the Friday morning one, with Farming Simulator, but Facebook won't have that stream anymore because it's mainly gaming. And once I get everything set up for the new method, updates and stuff will be done outside of that. But then Facebook will be getting the streams where I do updates and so YouTube will get all videos. All the videos that come out will go to YouTube. Farming Simulator will move to Twitch and stay on Twitch. And then Facebook will get the videos that I'm doing like right now with the updates. And I will also be putting together a schedule of when things will be happening. So, and yes, I know I'm very bad at this part of things, but sorry. But there will be on all the channels will have this schedule of when things are planned. So that, because the only things that'll really change are what's going on, the updates, you know, the projects happening, how the garden's doing, how the chickens are doing, those kind of things change. Farming Simulator doesn't. It's Farming Simulator. I've heard there's a new game coming out. I might try it. I don't know. If I get it and try it, I'll probably load it and do it on stream. There was one other farming game that I tried. I think it was called Ranch Simulator. I have it, but I don't have the full version of it. I have the beta version. And apparently if you had the beta version, they never actually made it a full version. It remained the beta version even after the game released. If the game released. It may not have even released fully yet. I don't know. For me, it was okay. But I wasn't able to get into it as much as I'm into Farming Simulator. I've tried a few games, farming simulator games on the phone too. I wasn't able to get into those either. Mainly because I don't like using my phone for much of anything. I text, I look up quick things, but in detail things, and playing games and stuff, I prefer the full-size screen of a computer. Maybe it's just because I'm old and can't see, but let's see what else here. Oh, I put in a few more factories. I put in the butcher shop. It's right here. Nothing's in it yet. Let's see what else we've got put in. I put in the malt beverage. It's very, very loud for something that I haven't loaded anything into this yet, but let's go into it here. It's got water. I realized I don't have a sugar production, so I don't think I have that in yet. I have a cement factory, a flour workshop, potato processing, fruit and vegetable processing, which is weird because it does not do pears. So here's what we can do now. We go in and put in the sugar processor. Instruction. Actually use biogas because I thought I had a sugar point, but I don't. So we're gonna put one in. And then that's, well, we'll wrap for today. Because I should have sugar beets and stuff, I believe. hearing a truck. I don't know why I'm hearing a truck, because it must just be an in-game sound effect. The traffic is turned off. But alright. Got sugar. Let's check it out now. And I should have some material to take to it, so I'm going to find out here real quick. Oh, I thought I should have some sugar beets, so we'll check here. Just not be in storage. Yeah, I do. I've got quite a bit here, so I'll go run around and get those collected. But you guys are going to go hang out with the chickens, and we're going to get ready to wrap up the stream. Well, I find my pickup truck with the trailer here, so I can get the sugar beet pallets loaded. I still have not updated the time on the camera on the camera there. I'm gonna update again just a second. They're singing their egg song, but they are not in view. And during the week, you will see me go out there sometimes and work and do things like maintaining things, giving them water. They have water when I go out there. I just go out and participate with you guys and show you know, what's going on. That they are, in fact, getting water. Showing you what kind of some of what we do. My goodness. They're very loud today. And yes, they are allowed like that all the time, so. But we're going to here. Change it up. We're going to get ready to. We got a new end screen. It's not perfect for what created under the chicken cam is supposed to be the thing that pops up for this is the next video you want to watch. But I just assume put the chicken cam on, and I haven't edited it out enough to get rid of the rest of that part of the scene back there. Now, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. We will be back for the stream. Full stream will be next Friday. The chicken cam will be the rest of the week, Monday through Thursday. You'll probably get some prompts if you follow with your notifications turned on. You'll probably get some prompts of me going live off and on. They won't be anything anything more than me testing a new setup that I'm working on, so that I can do some live streams from, well, from down there with them. Because as if they're not loud enough with one camera, let's give them a couple more. So I've got that coming up. There'll be some testing for it to see how it works. More coming up on the garden, or the old shed to greenhouse project. Like I said, I'm hoping this weekend to get to the point of being able to start building the shed. Or, not shed. Building the greenhouse, taking out the shed. That way. So we'll see how well that, if that actually ends up happening. It all depends on what the... We're to the point of taking the rest of the base of the shed out, and the rest of the stuff that was in there is gone. So we'll have that coming up. And there will be, once it's all done, there will be a full video of the process. It won't be like you're not going to see every bit of it coming down and going up. It's going to be end of day. This is the progress that was made today videos, all stitched into one. And I think that's what I have for everybody for the week. So I thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you like what you're seeing and want to follow along, give us a like and give us a subscribe. We'd love to have you join our fluffy butt army and hang out with the Chaos crew for a little bit. With that, we'll see you guys next week. Enjoy your weekend. Go out, farm your yard. Bye, y'all.